Rip City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Lakers. To have LeBron James and Luka Doncic together, they suit up on the same team. A truly fearsome combo as they fill up the Moda Center. Lakers, Blazers, the 7th and 8th seeds from the West go head-to-head with a trip to the playoffs on the line. Tonight, a little added drama before we get these playoffs going. One team will stamp their ticket to the NBA postseason. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Here are the five for the Lakers. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Portland, Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Deni Avdija out there with Klingon. And it's Camara in at the three. You look at the Trailblazers, the 7th best record through the regular season. But, Grant, that position is more perilous than in years past.
Well, B.A., what was once an automatic ticket to face the second seed has become this. They've got to win one of the next 2 games to escape elimination.
Now here's Sharp. Avdija, screen on Reeves. Three-pointer Sharp. And he can't get that one. Pass to Doncic. And he makes it on the layup.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Sharp up top. He's covered by Reeves. And that one's good. Sharp.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Much to the fans' delight, Stan, Shaedon Sharp's dunks are already legend at some point.
Well, B.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
Here's Avdija following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Back to Lillard. Offensive rebound. Here's Klingon. Ayton with the defensive effort. Now Los Angeles with it. It's a three-point game. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Doncic with the bucket.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Lillard. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Sharp. It's Avdija on the wing. 4 on the clock. For 3, here's Lillard. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. So it's Los Angeles now. The Blazers making their last shot. Back to Doncic from downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 7 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Pass to Vanderbilt. From deep, Reeves. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Cleveland. Henderson comes in for Sharp. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Bataze's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect's checked in for James. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. A minute and a half left in the first quarter here. Henderson against Doncic. For three, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's Smart missing. Blazers trail by 6. Pass to Lillard. And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Henderson for three. Smart grabs the miss. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Now Connect. Bataze, the pass to Doncic. The three is up. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Doncic.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Outside for Henderson. Thybulle on the wing. Lillard outside. Gets the three to fall. Lillard's got 8.
Well, you set him up and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
Smart with the ball. And here's Connect outside. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back, everyone, to second quarter action of this NBA play-in game. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Holiday and Henderson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Williams is out there with Murray, and it's Thybulle in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And how about Marcus Smart, Coach, a 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner?
Yeah, NBA, not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Holiday passes to Henderson. Picked by Murray. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Smart passes to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Murray. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside Connect. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. And it's Smart missing. Blazers trail by 12. Now Henderson. No points so far. That one's good for 2.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let's hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers answer.
Big group substitution here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Murray. Kamara comes in for Thibault. Sharp, he's checked in for Henderson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Holiday. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for Hayes. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside connect, pass to Hachimura. Now Batadze. From deep, here's Doncic. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 10 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Batadze. Los Angeles leading by 13. Outside connect. The 3. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Connect. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Back to Lillard. Ooh, Lillard takes the hit and scores.
Showing some muscle on that finish. Lillard enjoys overcoming challenges.
Here's Reeves. He has 6. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Lillard from deep. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Again, Doncic missing.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Doncic against Sharp. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Sharp's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Doncic outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. He's checked in for Williams. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Batadze. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And James is subbed in for Connect. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
James outside. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. No good that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Lakers ahead. They lead by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. When we've been in the half-court or in transition and we've been organized, we've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our participants.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with Akeem, too. I liked it.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. A close one in this play-in tournament 7-8 game. The winner advances to the playoffs. The loser has another shot at it, Kenny.
Yeah, it's not actually do or die. It's like a game 6. If you lose tonight, you're sweating that next one.
Yeah, and I love this format. The more pressure, the more excitement for the fans.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And welcome back to 2K Sports coverage of the play-in game as we move to the second half of action. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
The runner drops for Lillard.
What touch. Just another way Lillard can beat you.
James outside. Pass to Ayton. Oh, from deep. Avdia pulls it in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to James. Back to Doncic. From behind the arc. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Portland trailing here. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Now it's the time, Blazers Nation. Get loud for your Blazers Breakers dance crew.
quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard with the dunk.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Portland with a rebound.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Lillard outside. And here's Sharp. He's got 6. Here's Avdia. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
You got to have some fight to play in this league. Avdia is showing plenty.
Pass to Ayton. Now here is James. James from distance. Easy work.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Lillard. And it's Portland scoring again.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
Here's Lillard. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. There's the triple. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Lakers trail by 3. James outside. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Kamara. And the 3 off target.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
19-footer. And there's another one for the Lakers. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to Klingon. Lillard outside. Three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Playing with serious aggression. DeAndre Ayton. This team would love to see more of that.
Now here's Sharp. He has 6. Right wing. For 3, here's Lillard. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 27.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Great execution of the alley-oop. Of course, having Ayton to throw it to makes it much easier.
Lillard outside. Good D by Doncic. It's all tied up in Portland. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And we welcome you back as we head into the fourth quarter of this decisive play-in game. We've got Damian Lillard, Murray out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Henderson in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And the Lakers have possession following the three-point basket by Portland. Left side connect. And it's Portland with a rebound. Outside Thybulle. Lillard finds Henderson. Pass to Williams. Now Murray. Clock at 4. Now here's Henderson. He's covered by Reeves. Henderson misses.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Smart passes to Reeves. And he drives in. And here's Hayes. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. No good with the triple. Portland leading by 3. Outside, Williams. For 3, here's Lillard. Another 3 for Portland.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. Avdia comes in for Murray. Kamara, he's checked in for Thibault. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Henderson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Batadze. Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes. LeBron, he's checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves, battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Trailblazers lead by 4. Outside Sharpe. Here's Avdia. Outside Lillard. From 8 feet, and he gets the jumper to fall.
Well, when Dame gets going, good luck slowing him down. Tonight has been vintage Lillard.
Outside Vanderbilt. Ayton outside, beyond the arc. Sharpe there for the rebound.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Going to work in the low block.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Outside Sharpe. Here's Lillard. Clingan with a screen. Using the glass to lay it in.
And Clingan just owns the middle.
8-point game. James deciding where to go with it. Oh, what a tough shot by James.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
free throw, good from James.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Lillard fires! Rebounded by Ayton. Lakers trail by 5. Doncic! The Luka 3! Money!
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Lillard outside. A one-handed jam! Rocking the rim!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Lead by 4. Outside Reeves. Vanderbilt with a screen. He lets it go. Can't get it.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Freeman.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
And one look at Donovan Clingan, and you see why scouts were excited about him. 7'2" with a great build. You can only imagine the intimidating presence he could become on the floor.
Hey, he made everyone to put a little extra security around this lead.
Now Doncic shoots a 3. It's money from deep.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfect.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
James outside. Here's Vanderbilt. Now James fires the three. Avdia rips down the board. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Deni Avdia.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. And there it is. The Portland Trail Blazers come away with a huge win. And a good job to take care of business in the first play-in game. They avoid the possibility of a winner-take-all scenario in the next one.
And this is important for them in several ways. By winning tonight, they secure the 7th seed and avoid having to face the top dog in round one.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just trying to get hot, you know, trying to get that rhythm. And that's what it feels like, you know, when you hold yourself to that standard of just making shots, being consistent at it and just getting hot, you know, and that's kind of what it felt like.
I can guarantee you none of our workouts feel like that, but thanks for the show tonight, Dame.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. Tonight, just an appetizer for what's in store beyond these play-in games. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Damian Lillard.